Hi, I'm attorney James Betzold. I'm an immigration attorney, and I'm going to share with you 5 things you need to know about consular processing. So if you're petitioning for a family member, or you're going through some sort of visa petition where your client needs to go, you need to go to a U.S. consulate abroad to obtain the visa, there's things that you need to be aware of. First of all, everything we talk about right now, times are going to vary. So the national visa takes 60, 90, sometimes more days to receive your documents, review them, approve them, and send you off to the consulate of your choice. And then, of course, you're going to be dealing with the U.S. consulate in your home country. So, for example, if your home country is Mexico, you're dealing with the U.S. consulate in Ciudad Juarez. Currently, their waiting times can be between 7 and 12 months before you get scheduled. So there could be a long waiting period if you're going through this right now. Now, as I'm creating this video, that's what the processing times are. Maybe in the future they'll go faster. Under the current administration, I doubt it. Second thing, when you're doing this process of consular processing, you need to send documents to the National Visa Center. They've probably sent you an email or some paperwork with a list of documents to send. You also need to go online and fill out a form called the DS-260. It's an online-only form. And depending on the consulate, you're going to need to electronically now submit these documents to the National Visa Center and also to the consulate. So there's a lot of documentation to stay on top of in this period. When the National Visa Center receives all your documents, and this is item 3, when the National Visa Center receives all your documents and they review it and they say it all looks good, they will send your information to the U.S. consulate, who will then schedule you your interview time. Thing number 4 you need to be aware of, there will be a medical exam. And I will tell you right now, this is not an appropriate time for confessions, right? So when the doctor asks you, hey, have you ever drinking alcohol to excess, you don't want to say, yeah, man, I was just doing that like last week and it was so fun. Hey, check my blood alcohol level. It's pretty high right now too, but I can handle it. I'm a man. That's the wrong thing to say. Because what they'll say is you probably have an alcohol problem, could be a danger to yourself or others, or you have a mental condition, which is alcohol dependency, and you'll get delayed and you'll have to reapply some months or years later. If they ask if you use drugs and you confess, and or they find drugs on you or in you, they're going to make you wait at least a year. And if we're talking like serious drugs like heroin or cocaine, anything like that, you may have lost your opportunity to get a visa. So your medical exam that you go to is not an opportunity for confessions. It is a time to give legitimate, honest information that will hopefully not disqualify you from getting a visa. Thing number 5, vaccines. At your medical appointment, they're going to check your vaccination record. The United States wants to make sure that you are up to date on your vaccines so we don't spread contagious diseases. Now, if you have a religious objection to vaccines, there is a waiver available. We have done this. It does take some months, so you're really adding time to your case. But if this is a serious religious objection that you have, and there's really no other way around it based on your moral code, okay, you can avoid the vaccines. But you can't avoid the medical examination altogether. We do have a right to know who we're letting into the country and what diseases they may or may not have. All right, that's 5 things. Let's do 2 more. Thing number 6, so this is bonus thing 6. At the interview, they're going to ask you questions. If they're asking questions, it's for a reason. If you think you can lie to them and get away with it based on the question they're asking, chances are they already know the answer. So don't lie at your interview. Hopefully you didn't lie to your attorney beforehand or on the application or on the forms or in preparation for the interview. That brings us to bonus item number 7. If you're denied or something goes wrong or something goes sideways at your interview, hopefully they give you a piece of paper and you need to carry that piece of paper, take a picture of it, send it to your attorney. He or she is going to need to see that to know what happened and to know where to start on trying to put your case back together if that's possible. So those are actually 5, 6, 7 things you need to know about consular processing. Good luck. I'm attorney James Betzold. If you need help with your case or you want to schedule a consultation, look me up at betzoldlaw.com. We've got a lot of happy customers. We'd love to help you too. Have a great day.